Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. This is Ridley working the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Titans will have a first down.
First down, Titans.
Two. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
Again, Ward going to the air. Going right back to Ridley, caught again. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down throw here for Ward. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes second and 13.
Ready.
Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Putting a receiver in motion. On third and long, it's Ward. He's going to push one deep down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Titans' 32-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
30 short, here's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Purdy now on 4th down. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun is Purdy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Katie York now on for the field goal. This from 28 yards away.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
On now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Pirine headed left. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They have it 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ward in the pistol. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 here. Ward. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
79, bro. 79.
Second and 10 now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
18. What's up?
Purdy on 1st down. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Outside. 18. 18.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
On 3rd down, Purdy hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
York knocks it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes a defender. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Here we go. Warriors 70, cooking like kings.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
3, 2. Next.
Going now on 1st down. Ward. Left side, cut by Ridley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 11. Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Here he is on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's 2nd and 5. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 12. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers bump the lead up to 13 points. Now he's York to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Titans with a long ways to go for a score. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another run for Williams. And this gain almost goes all the way for that first down. He gets it up to the 26.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. At the 20. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a one-score game before halftime. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans get it back to within 6. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Purdy on the play action. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down. But able to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 1. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Will cobble together a yard there. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
Makes it third and 2.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Throwing here just before halftime. Kittle makes the catch. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
18, watch out.
Purdy to throw it. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
18, watch out. Stop.
Here's Purdy to throw. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Sent down by Cody Barton.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
18, watch out.
From the 32. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
Third and long for him here. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
Ready up.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, here we go.
Motioning the tight end now.
Tap the 60.
Ward in the pistol. Brought in right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Ward off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. It's caught. This is Tajay bouncing football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Purdy setting up that play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Here's second and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. On third and short, McCaffrey. He's got room to roam here. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead on the turnover. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 16-point lead. Now is York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Ward now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Hits him on the in route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, a run with Williams. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And He hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. All right, they're working without Pollard. And it's Jamal Williams who's headed out now to assume the role of bell cow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
A give, left side to McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Off the play fake, Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play action now with Purdy. He rolls to his right. Finds his fullback. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers stretch the lead to 23. Now it's York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. Still finding room past the 45. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Stop.
Now it's Purdy. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Brought in close to the 8. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Play action now. Purdy. Near the goal line.
Complete to Brandon Ayuk. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Get set.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers grow the lead now to 22 points.
15.
On now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here for Ward. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Now they send their back in motion right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Titans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Ward. Oh no, they get him yet again. Justin Reed has the INT. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He's going to field this at the 2. Juke the defender. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Ward shaking off the pick here. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 39-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. Buddy team, watch out.
They stick with McCaffrey. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Outside. Up.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd 10. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in